Hello, everybody. Happy Friday night. Thank you all for being here. I've got a special guest tonight. This is my whiskey novice. So this is my buddy. This is Robert from high school. He was actually the best man at my wedding. So we have a big history together. And he's pretty new to the bourbon world. You know, pretty new to the whiskey world in general. Right?
Yeah. I really, until I met Christopher last year in Kentucky, didn't meet him last year, but until I went on a little vacation with him to Louisville.
Oh, yeah.
Really the only whiskey experience I had was at holiday parties or work events where I'd just have Maker's Mark or Jim Beam, Jack, just really simple stuff. So I didn't know about all the different options you can get it as far as, store picks, like go to different distilleries, the whole shebang there. So, in the last year or so, I've kind of gotten more into it, but more drank, just like whatever Chris recommends. So I'm excited to test my taste buds tonight and see what kind of flavors I'm picking up.
Oh yeah. So first night I figured let's do a budget bourbon lineup. So this is kind of the best because most of the time the main question we all get, any of us who are whiskey people, are, hey, what's a good budget option I should pick up? You've already tried some of these, and I'm going to show you guys an overlay. So he doesn't know the order of these, but I'm going to show you guys an overlay that's going to show the order he's drinking these so you can kind of follow along. You can drink it home if you want to. You know, most probably will.
It's encouraged.
It's encouraged, yes. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight first. I see YLW. Christopher David was here early. Nick Zagatis. Sorry, buddy, if that's wrong, but how you doing? Stellar Matrix in the house. Jason from the Mash and Drum. How are you, buddy? Good to see everyone here. Thank you for joining us this Friday. Should we get right into it, you think?
Yeah.
Or you want to hold up a little bit?
Yeah, I'd also like to give a shout out to Mitch Ryers. I think he's on the stream. We were texting a little bit beforehand. I told him I was nervous to make my my television debut. So
this isn't like real TV.
I
mean, this is all.
Nothing. This is a big deal.
This is This is gonna be all over the internet now.
We're going viral.
These budget reviews are pretty big deals. I mean, no, honestly. But shout out to all you here already. Friday night is a lot of stuff you could be doing. I know you're all busy with holidays. Thanksgiving was yesterday, so I was back at work today. I know you had a couple days off, which was nice.
Yep.
But let's get right into it. Victoria C. Oak and Smoke, how you guys doing? Cooper the Great, Doug Christoph, Travis Waller. You guys are pouring in now. How are you? All right, so what we're going to do, let me show you the order. So look away from the screen, please.
Sure.
This is the trust system here, so I'm going to trust you. This is what we're going to be drinking. This is the order. And I'll show you guys this a couple times as we do it. So there it is. Now we're working from outside in. So A, B, C, D, and E are going to be the order. So everyone quick, go grab it. Pour them for yourself. Come back. And let's get to it. All right. You're good. You can look back now. Mitch, how you doing, buddy? So Mitch actually was on that trip with us to Kentucky too.
Yeah, Mitch was getting a little feisty on one of the tours.
The Angels Envy tour.
I think they overserved him.
So Angels Envy was one of our last tours that day. We did a lot just downtown Louisville.
Yeah, definitely.
And we weren't huge fans of that tour, really. I mean, it was really nice. The place was really nice.
Yeah.
But it was so damn hot. You remember how hot it was in that place?
Yeah, it wasn't their fault, but it was a hot summer day in Louisville.
And the tour guide, I think, seemed to know a little too much for Mitch, so Mitch wasn't having it. But it was 1,000 degrees in there. Yeah, you're right. It really was. All right, let's go into number one here.
Sure.
Arguably, probably my favorite budget bourbon for the price and the value.
Okay.
So just call out notes. If you smell anything, if you taste anything, just call it out.
Definitely alcohol.
Nailed it.
You're supposed to open the mouth a little bit, right?
Yes. All things we learned.
A little bit of caramel, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's a common bourbon note, so that's a good call.
Yeah,
That's gonna happen.
I told Christopher he should give me a list of adjectives I could use so that I just don't keep saying it smells like bourbon over and over again.
When we were in at Bullet Distillery, that was the tasting we did. His two notes were grass and leather.
Leather, a lot of leather. I think I was wearing a leather coat that day.
That's what did it, though. Cheers, buddy. Happy Friday, everyone. This is your first drink of the night.
No, you made me an old fashioned.
Well, yes, okay. We had cocktails, but this is your first neat drink of the night.
Yes, it is.
So, does it burn a lot?
Not too bad.
Okay.
And I should have written down the options before I started just guessing them. But...
Yes, so actually I have them right behind me.
Oh,
in no
perfect.
particular order. I don't know if you guys can see this on the screen or not, but Elijah Craig Small Batch
Okay.
and Wild Turkey 101.
Right.
Knob Creek 100, which actually won my best budget bourbons head-to-head we did a while back. Old Forester 100 proof. And Buffalo Trace. Good old Buffalo Trace.
So it doesn't taste like 100 proof.
No, you think it's less?
No, I think it's less. It's pretty smooth. Usually with the higher proof, I get a little.
You
make
can,
a little
feel
face.
that. You can.
Yeah.
Gives you a little
what
Kentucky.
Is it, like, Kentucky hug. It's a technical term.
The Kentucky strangling. If you get too high proof.
So I would, and I feel like Elijah Craig is a little more.
So let's start with this. Which ones of these have you already had? Which have you had before?
I've had Elijah Craig.
Okay.
I think I've had Wild Turkey. That was a long time ago, though. I think it was someone brought it to a party, and we were just kind of passing it around.
Yeah.
And then Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
I travel a lot for work, and United Airlines, their bourbon of choice is Buffalo Trace. So after a long day or week at work, that's what I usually go to.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. It's one of the best. So
But, yeah.
So you think it's one of the lower proof ones?
I do. I think it's the Wild Turkey or Buffalo Trace.
So we have 300 proof pretty much ones. Old Forester, Knob Creek, and Wild Turkey 101. So you think it's either Buffalo Trace or Elijah Craig?
Okay, Wild Turkey is 50 proof then.
Yeah,
50 and a half.
Yes.
I would guess it's the Buffalo Trace, but
just based on that.
Just based on the smoothness.
So Wild Turkey does make an 86 proof too, so it's lower proof. Okay. But this is the 101, and
it is.
It's a little bit hotter.
Okay. Yeah, it's smooth for 50 proof.
I'm not gonna tell you what any of these are in order yet, so we're gonna have to go back down, and you're gonna have to try them again and see. Because I want you to pick out your favorite without me telling you. So.
Okay. Wait, was that? So you're not telling me the answer?
No. I'm just saying this is the 100 proof that's in the lineup.
Oh, okay.
No.
Gotcha.
What?
I also might have seen the screen pop up. So.
No, you didn't. You better not have. Ruin the night. Hot Buttery Rolls. How are you, buddy? Trev Wilson. Good to see you, bud.
Hot Buttery Rolls. That was my nickname in high school.
It's kind of gone on. Thank you all for being here, guys. Let's go get some water.
Sure.
Important. Hydration.
Yep.
And we'll go on to number 2.
All right. Are you going to show the graphic again?
Sure. Let's show the graphic.
There's a little delay, though, so give me like a 3-second.
Okay. All right. I forgot I have that up on the screen, too. Let's show the graphic again. So we're going on to sample B, which is going to be that one there. Antonio, how you doing, buddy? And the Bourbon Buddies, the Big Easy. Good to see you all. Thank you all for being here. Hey, don't look yet. We're back on our screen, but don't look yet. I'm watching the screen intently to see when it's going to go away. When's it going to go away? Okay, you can look back. We're in the free and clear.
All right. First one, I say
you were guessing Buffalo Trace.
A minus.
A minus?
Overall ranking. I don't know if we're doing a ranking.
That's pretty good. It's already coming out. We're doing a ranking.
I was invited to do a ranking, but I'm doing a ranking.
We're doing a ranking.
It was an A minus.
All right, A minus. That's pretty good, though.
Yeah, solid. Although they'll probably just keep getting better the more we drink.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. Especially when we go back down the line.
Oh, were we supposed to leave a little bit?
You can look away and I can pour some more. Don't worry about it. David Hatton, how you doing? JP Bama, good to see you. Welcome in. All right, number 2. Our B. Letter B.
Okay, this one's a little more oaky.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right.
But then again, I know 3 adjectives to describe them. So covered vanilla and oaky. Cherry is probably next.
Jason came in with a $10 super chat. Cheers, Chris. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy almost 1 year channel. Great idea for a live. Thank you, Jason. Really appreciate that. He was in town finally. Robert's in town. I was like, we got to do this. I've been asking him to do a live with me for how long? Since I started the channel.
Yeah, a while.
Nobody watched.
Mitch, Christmas break, if you're home, man, we got to do a big group of us.
3-way?
Yeah.
Dare you say?
Rockford, Grand Rapids area guys.
Yep. There you go. Let's do it. Jason, let me pull this up for you, buddy. I don't know what these are. They're going to be... You haven't seen this before, have you?
No.
Yeah. So I got to give a shout out to Jason, actually. So that was very coincidental that popped up because he's the first one who came up with that whiskey motorboat, as far as I know. There's debate that Bobby and from I Whiskey She Wines did, but I don't know. I saw Jason do it first, so just saying. Oh, sorry, you're already. So oak, you say. So this one's really rich to me. I think this is more rich on the nose, at least.
Yeah.
Like, let me take a sip too.
That's good. Again,
Not burning you too much?
no, that's pretty smooth. Again, I don't know. Maybe I've just advanced as a
Oh,
whiskey drinker.
I think that's what's happening right now. Leveling up. So yeah, this is a little bit more creamy to me.
Yeah,
on
I
the
agree.
palate than the first one.
Yeah,
You think
creamier
so?
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't tried all these, so it's gonna be hard
No,
for you
I
to know
haven't,
what's
though.
what. Yeah.
I've had normal Elijah Craig, but this is the small batch, and then the Knob Creek again. Like they make just a regular one, not 100 proof.
I
right?
think the 100 is their base product.
Oh, it
actually,
is?
but they make
Okay.
a higher proof one, which I have a couple on the shelf there,
Okay.
which is 120 proof.
This one, yeah, it's good.
Between the two, you can go side by side here too. You know, we can go back and forth and see if you have anything left.
Yeah, see, this one to me, the one on the A, smells like more vanilla,
Okay.
but this one tastes more like vanilla cream.
So on the nose, you think it's more vanilla, but then
Yes,
on
on
the
the
palate,
nose. What did I say?
the smell. I think I don't know. It wasn't bad. How you doing, guy? Good to see you, bud.
That's good.
Mm.
I would guess. I don't think I've had that before.
Which one?
Yeah.
Okay.
My guess would be the Old Forester.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Old Forester a lot of times gives me a lot of richness. So,
Yeah.
you know, and kind of like chocolatey notes. So, if you, to me, it's like a chocolate banana is what I get from Old Forester. So,
Right.
keep in mind that, and we'll see, versus just leather and grass.
Yeah, no grass there. Maybe a little leather, not much grass.
Yeah. Cherry,
Old
leather.
Forester was the first place we went on our
It was.
visit,
Or
right?
a
Or
little
second. We went to Evan Williams.
Oh, yes.
Then
Yeah.
really modern, really cool place.
That was brand new at the time, actually.
Yeah, the tour was just the three of us, Christopher, Mitchell, and I. So it was like a more intimate tour. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yes.
Good place. If you guys are in Louisville, I'm sure a lot of you have already been, but that's definitely top 3 for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we liked it a little more than Angel's Envy, personally.
Yeah, I don't
You
really
know.
remember.
Angel's
one
Envy was
which?
the end of the trip, but
The only one, Woodford, they had they had the most potential.
yes,
Beautiful, like what would you even call it? Like a
Grounds.
clubhouse?
Oh yeah, the gift shop.
Gift shop, yeah. Beautiful. They had a bar set up. It was air conditioned. There was, leather
That's
couches.
a big thing for us. Air conditioning is a big thing.
Yeah. And then we got on the tour, and it was this older woman, and you couldn't hear a word she was saying. Hopefully, no one from. I'm not like this
Woodford's
a sponsor.
I wish. God, I wish that Woodford could be a sponsor. That'd be great. Yeah, that was. So they actually had to wear mics because they were in distilling season. So. And at the end, we only get to taste 2 things too. I remember the double oaked and the regular. It was in a rick house, but it was like a low ceiling.
Yeah, I'm sitting down right now, but I'm 6'4".
You can't.
And
do
it
that.
was. Yeah, we were getting a little anxious. It was hot, crowded.
Very hot.
Mitch is a little claustrophobic, so he's getting real testy down there. It was tough.
He's about to explode. That's for sure.
It's tough.
ADHD fishing in the house and Scary Peeper. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. So between 1 and 2, initially, what do you like more?
Mm.
Or are they kind of just good in their own ways?
Both solid. Both really solid.
Mhm.
Yeah. So both. What is budget in your definition?
So,
Under 40?
30 is for me budget.
Right around 30?
For most people, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends on the person.
Oh, for
of course.
$30, really solid.
But
As opposed to a $30 bottle of vodka. That's.
Oh God, no! Don't start me on
taste
vodka.
Good. No, just kidding. Both really solid. I'd say I like 2 a little more,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
but both solid.
All right, one more time with the graphic. I'll do it the first time through. I'll show them all every time. So I'm gonna pull this up again. We'll go into sample C. So look away, please, sir,
Sure.
if you don't mind. Thank you very much. There's C right there. This is gonna be our next one. He's already drinking off camera. Just let the record show.
That's still B. Still B.
Oh, it's still B. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't look yet. Don't look yet.
Not looking.
Don't look yet. And we're good.
All right.
All right. So
This is number 3.
Yes.
C.
C.
Sorry.
So all these are pretty much $25 to $30. None of them go over $30. So
Sure.
make it easy up there. What's going on?
Nick Foles of the Bourbon County is at the Goose Island.
Yes, today was release day for that.
Okay.
So
So I'm from Chicago.
Yep.
That's where I live right now. And I was actually in 7-Eleven the other day, just after the gym, getting like a Gatorade and a Smart Water, whatever.
Yeah.
And on the like right in front of the checkout, they had 2017 Bourbon County sitting there.
Dang.
And I was like, this is crazy for a 7-Eleven, because there's liquor stores and then you can go to the brewery and get it.
Yeah.
But so I picked one up. It's in my fridge right now. So excited to try it.
It happens every once in a while. It's the same with whiskey. Like there's some gas station whiskeys out there, like rare stuff, old dusties that have been sitting on the shelf for years.
Right.
It happens sometimes. So you got to check that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I tried Founders for any Grand Rapids area. I was there last week before a wedding and tried the 2019 CBS, which it's awesome every year, but I like the older years probably a little better. But
I tried it like probably when I was not in high school, but college age, and I went back when they were first putting it back out and tried it there, and it was like incredible. But now this is their last year. They're going to be releasing it supposedly, is what I heard.
Really? They're just going to discontinue it, or make it harder to get?
Exactly, either that or probably wait a couple of years and then maybe put it out again so it's more limited. That's usually what happens, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch. Yeah. Good reminder. We went last year to Arizona State to watch Michigan State play there. We were at a random Shell gas station, and they had just like top shelf whiskey. Mitch got a bottle of Blanton's at a Shell gas station.
There you go. See, I'm telling you, it does happen.
Right.
It's not that it's not that common, but if you keep your eye out, it can happen. It can happen. Nick Full says he got 2 Bourbon County Stouts, 2 wheat wine aged in larceny barrel. Oh. Wow, nice.
Interesting.
So there you go.
Is that also from?
I think that's one of the variants. That's one of the variants of the Bourbon County.
Nice.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch of different variants they put out, but it looked like a lot of places around here actually got them this year. Like years past, like I would have had to wait in line and stuff, but not so much. All right, sorry, we're getting off track here. 3.
Let's see, that is. I think that's
your face on that.
I think that's Buffalo Trace.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you get more of a dominant note in this, or not really? Or just kind of from what you
remember?
Familiar.
It tastes familiar. It doesn't smell
like Buffalo Trace.
It doesn't have that strong of a scent, actually.
Okay.
I'm not like getting much from it.
A little mellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say that's Buffalo Trace, just based on
what you remember.
The 5 that I see here.
Yeah.
But Buffalo Trace, I really enjoy, just because.
So this
one's closer to $20, right?
Buffalo Trace?
Yeah.
In certain parts of the country, yeah. I mean, but even now, Buffalo Trace is starting to get limited. Like parts of the country can't get it. It's available everywhere here.
Really?
Yeah, but parts of the country can't even get it now. So it's everything Buffalo Trace makes. It seems like is just on allocation, hard to get.
Yeah, because that was the same place that made several others, right? What else did they have?
Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, we went in that warehouse. Blanton's made there too?
Yep, they make Blanton's. They have all the really, really high, like Pappy comes out of Buffalo Trace. Okay, yeah. You know. Yeah.
So I got in a bottle of that for the...
No, I wish. Anyone wants to send me one, please.
Viewers out there. If you want to donate something.
He's pimping for me right now. Please.
Please. paid guest.
Yeah. So this one, 3 or C always gives me a little bit of a toasted nut note almost.
Yeah.
You think so?
I can see that.
So?
A little bit. Not. But
you're not getting much on the nose.
Not as prevalent as the others. So I would say this would, if I had to guess, it'd be Buffalo Trace, maybe Elijah Craig, but I'm gonna go with Buffalo Trace. Lock it in.
Is that your final answer? Yeah, I think. Honestly, I think anything in this lineup is drinkable. Like you don't drink stuff neat. You used to at least always use ice.
I put an ice in it. Yeah, I've got the ice ball things or whatever in my freezer.
Or whatever. Yeah.
So. I usually do that.
And for me, if I do that, if I decide to use ice, I always like higher proof stuff because you can still taste the whiskey a little bit, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So anything that 3 of these 5 in the lineup are a little higher proof, so it's kind of nice.
Definitely, yep.
Yeah. What's going on in chat? Anything? Is anyone else drinking along with us? Anybody else?
Mitch, what are you drinking? Having the Blantons?
Yeah, nobody's put in chat yet. What do you guys? What's your pour of the evening tonight? Put that in there. We gotta know. Some of these people.
Scary Peeper says North Carolina. They got no luck with the Buffalo Trace there.
Yeah. See, Eagle Rare too. Have you tried Eagle Rare before? That was one we tried at the tour, the Buffalo Trace tour.
Yeah.
So that's another one that's actually really hard to get in certain parts of the country. So.
No makers on the budget list. What's up with that? All that stuff.
Everyone knows I hate makers. They know makers is not. I got a bottle. We can add it
in. No.
Dude, I hate it. I hate makers. I can't do it.
Okay, Cooper the Great is drinking Wild Turkey 101.
What a boy. Nothing wrong with that.
Letter A.
Mm-hmm. Letter A. You fuck.
Mike Meyer, Buffalo Trace, right on.
Nice. I like it.
Mitch is having the Henry McKenna. What's BIB?
Bottle and bomb.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's Mitch. That's that won whiskey of the year a couple times.
Oh
so
yeah.
He's just.
You got any of that?
Yeah. It's very overrated though.
You're
Mitch,
just latching onto the popular tricks.
It's overrated.
Oh, am I supposed to be putting these back on?
I'm just doing it because I'm gonna go back down.
Yeah, I've been the last two I've saved. So. I was planning on driving home after this, so
we got to keep it.
We're
Yeah,
taking it
we got to keep it.
Mixing a lot of water.
Yep. Water in between always. Okay, so Wild W's got a Knob Creek 15-year store pick. So this is someone picked a 15-year-old barrel of the. Grab that bottle right behind you, that Knob Creek one.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah. So Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve, which is 120 proof, but it's a store pick, and they picked a 15-year-old barrel.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How much does that bottle run? Not budget.
$50.
Okay.
Unless you're in Florida, I got this for $30 in Florida. $30. What? Put that right there. For later, perhaps.
Guy Davis says he lived in Illinois for 12 years. Wild West of Liquor. What? Benny's is the store where if you go in there, it's just crazy. Yep. They have tons of store picks, tons of whiskey options, wine if you like wine, really everything you'd want.
I always appreciate that you're near a whole bunch of Benny's.
Yeah.
Like any new store picks, Robert? Anything right now? So it's really nice to have. And you bought a Russell's pick.
Yeah, that was solid.
And you on ice, that's actually really good on ice too.
That was dangerous though. That was probably what 100, 120 proof.
Yeah, 110, 55%.
That was you could only have a small glass. Of that.
Yeah.
Don't drink that before going out for the night.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Dustin asked, "What's your next video of when you're going to be adding more shelves?" Bro, you can see this is like the widest far back
to the brim. You could get on the other side there and just do like a 360
video type thing.
Do a quick pan around before the show.
That's what I have to do.
Let the viewers see.
Well, I'm going to do I'm going to be doing a bar tour video soon. So probably after the first of the year, we'll be doing our top 5 whiskeys of 2019.
Okay.
And then we'll do a bar tour, so we'll walk through all the bottles I had for 2019. We'll talk about them
nice.
all. Yeah. Those are pretty
Right
fun.
on.
Those are pretty fun. I like watching those when other people do them. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, let's go to number 4. Let's pull this up one more time. I won't do it the last time. It's been enough. You can all remember these now, right? All right. There it is. Don't look yet. Oh. All right, we are clear. Does that ring any bells to you on that one?
No, see, this one smells similar to C.
Okay.
What have I picked so far? Wild Turkey was A.
You said Wild Turkey. You
Old
said
Forester.
Old Forester, and you said Buffalo Trace or
Trace.
Elijah Craig maybe.
This one also. This one is the whatever C is not. I think C and D are Elijah Craig and Buffalo Trace.
Okay, all right.
Not necessarily in that order.
You might be better at this than you think you are.
I think that's Buffalo Trace. I think C was Elijah
That's more
Craig.
familiar now? Okay.
I can't be certain.
Yeah.
But that to me,
it's got the profile,
like
right?
Really drinkable bourbon.
Yeah.
Nothing pops out necessarily.
Yeah.
We'll go with cherry.
Cherry, yes.
And the adjective I have not used yet.
I would agree that this actually is a lot of cherry.
Good.
It's cherry cola, like cherry.
Sure.
And sweet oak. Sweet oak's another thing I get on it.
Yeah.
You see that?
I could see that.
It's really good though. It's easy to drink,
I'm in
right?
the forest.
Sweet oak.
That's good. The second sip was a lot sweeter for me.
So I think this distillery specifically has a very distinct flavor profile. So if you try other expressions from this distillery, you can kind of tell this is their type of whiskey.
Sounds like it could be a hint.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So you still, between Buffalo Trace and Elijah Craig, you think for that one?
Yeah, I think D. I think this is Buffalo Trace. That's Elijah Craig.
Okay. Nice.
I think C was maybe slightly better, a little smoother.
You like C more?
A little bit more.
Even though you got nothing on the nose, you said.
Yeah, taste buds were good.
The taste buds were good. That's fair. You need some more water.
Yeah, I'm really guzzling it down.
Here, you can pour yourself some. from the
Thank you.
canteen. Scary Peeper asks, Chris, what are your quick thoughts on the Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve 120 proof? That's the bottle we just showed. I think even the shelf bottle is great. They're 9-year age stated, 120 proof, and if you can get a store pick, it's ridiculous value. About $52 is what I get my store picks for usually for that. And some of those are upwards of 15 years. I mean, Wild W was drinking a 15-year. So if you can, do it. Mitch comes in saying, get this man a new palate.
Yeah, I agree. It's beginner's night, remember. Novice.
Yes, this is for all the novices out there. That's right. I like this one a lot. This is
good.
one of my, if I'm just like, don't want to think about it too much, but it's something I want to enjoy, this is what I'll go for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Smooth. All of them so far. For $30 a bottle?
Yeah, exactly.
Solid.
For fifth, I mean, that's...
Are there any bourbon ones you don't like? Jack Daniels? That's not really even bourbon though, is it?
Don't start this debate. That's
All right,
that's a
well.
huge debate amongst the whiskey
It's
world.
Tennessee whiskey.
Yes, but still
Why-
kind of a bourbon.
Why is that? Because it hasn't been aged to
Charcoal mellowed.
Not oak.
And
Does it have to be oak? What's the 5 requirements again? We went on the tour. I wasn't thinking
yeah,
this.
they said it at every tour, didn't they?
Yeah.
New charred, unused barrel is
Okay.
the big thing with that. But Jack Daniels doesn't do anything out of the ordinary with bourbon. Like, it meets all the bourbon qualifications. Everybody say if Jack Daniels is a bourbon or not, real quick in chat, because I want to hear what you think. See,
Jack Daniels.
all in caps.
Jason Coates said it's not a debate though.
Yeah.
It is bourbon.
Yep.
Okay. Well, to be fair, it was like all the craft distillers, not even craft, but it was Jack's competitors that was saying like, oh, it's not bourbon.
Right.
So it
Right.
wasn't.
Just trying to-
I'm just reiterating what was said.
I'm just the
Don't
messenger.
come at me with all caps. It's firing back with all caps.
Mitch
It's
says
not.
it's not. Oh man. So but the thing is, there's a lot of bourbons that are charcoal mellowed too. Is the thing. So if that's your only qualification,
It's overwhelming, yes, though.
yeah, it is. Except for Mitch.
Except for Mitch. Stay strong, Mitch.
Sounds like bourbon with extra steps. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. So it meets all the qualifications of bourbon. So I consider it a bourbon myself.
Okay, gotcha.
Legally, I think it's a bourbon, but they call themselves a Tennessee whiskey to differentiate
Yeah.
themselves.
And they're
Marketing. It's the marketing
Yeah,
that's been that way for years.
not Kentucky.
Right, and there are a couple distilleries that make bourbon outside of Kentucky.
Right, right.
Kentucky's just the main place where
Sure.
the majority of bourbon comes from. But
Yeah.
let's go into number 5.
You should never speak of whiskey again if you don't think it's bourbon. Mitch, we're gonna have to actually leave the chat.
So
we're picking on Mitch because we grew up with him.
Yeah.
We've known him since
Mitch
I've known him
is
since
great.
kindergarten. Chris has known him since like 6th grade. So.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Should we move on to try number 5?
Yes, last one. So
E.
before you go into this, look at the color between all these.
It
First.
is darker. It's definitely
Yes.
darker.
And this is some. Don't
And
look at.
The only one I haven't. Wait, is it on the screen?
No, it's not on the screen. I just mean don't look at the bottles because you'll tell which one's darker.
Oh,
Not
well-
really, I guess. Not really.
And I haven't. The only one I haven't picked yet is Knob Creek, right?
Mhm.
Which checks out because it's 100 proof. Unfamiliar smell.
This
I never had the Knob Creek.
this
100.
distillery, I think, has a dark color in general for all their expressions, even stuff that's not that high proof.
Okay.
So something in the yeast strain they use. You have tried this before, I think. And even if you don't think you have, I think you have had this before.
That must have been later in the evening.
Most likely.
Interesting.
So on the nose, like they all smell different, right? For sure.
Yeah, this one smells pretty smooth.
Yes.
Like a little
Rich.
more vanilla.
More rich. Almost like a custard to me, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Rich.
Rich custard.
Thick and rich. Like myself.
For anyone watching out there.
It's good. Smells good.
Let's go. What do you think of that one? That gives me
So
a little
that
more-
one, at first, the initial impression is very smooth, and then it stings a little more.
I was gonna say I got a lot of spice at the back
on
of
the
the palate.
way on the way down. Yes.
Yep.
So
A lot of spice at the back of the palate.
yeah, definitely.
But this is one of my favorite distilleries, probably.
Okay. Where's Knob
For
Creek
what they're doing.
made? Is Knob Creek its own distillery?
Knob Creek is Jim Beam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Jim Beam makes Knob Creek. Yep.
That doesn't sound like one of your favorite distilleries, though.
They make a lot of high-end stuff.
Do they?
Higher-end stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot tonight, just like the viewers.
Nice, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It's good. Yeah, my tongue is like almost numb
Really?
right now. Yeah.
Well, that's probably because you've had 5. You're not used to having 5 pours in a row.
Yeah, that's true. I've never done like a blind tasting before.
It's fun though, isn't it?
So
Not
it
knowing
is,
what
yeah.
you're doing.
Definitely.
Because it's better this way because you can actually pick out what you actually like versus just, oh, I like Buffalo Trace, so it's going to be Buffalo Trace that wins.
I hope I get 3 out of 5 right. That'd be a successful.
That's
day
your
for me.
that's your goal.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I do a lot of blind flights, like even on live streams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be surprised, like when you're doing a blind, you have no idea. Like you think you know something, and then you're convincing yourself that it tastes like this, like it tastes like this distillery.
Oh yeah, what you want it to be.
Yeah, it's like
oh,
or what you're convinced it is,
Right,
and then it's
right.
like, wait a minute, this isn't it at all.
It's that self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Freud would be having a field day with us.
Well, that's part of the whole whiskey hype. Honestly, bourbon hype is fear of missing out. If someone sees, like, someone posts a picture of a bottle that's rare,
Right.
everyone wants to go to the liquor store and buy it right away.
That's
like,
how I feel when I walk in this room. It's like there's so many different bottles that I've never even seen or tried before. It's like, man, I just want like a little sip of that or
sample of each or something.
Make a cocktail or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Definitely, yeah. It's a good hobby.
For sure. Joseph Brazu came in with a super chat saying, "Go Blue, beat OSU."
All right. Oh wait, no. I was just saying get behind that, but
so he went to Michigan State. Robert went to Michigan State.
Yeah.
So he is like anti-Michigan.
Right. I hate Ohio State.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I hate Michigan more.
Just as much or more.
Joseph, 2 weekends ago now, I went to Ann Arbor for the game, and it's a great city. It's a lot of fun. The bar scene is awesome there. Everyone's super nice, super smart, super liberal. So
that's a deadly combination for all three.
It's a good time. I've been to Columbus too. Actually, I went there in 2016, I think it was, when we beat them on the last second field goal, and Geiger did like the windmill running down the field.
That was a big moment for
that
school,
was better.
Honestly. Joseph, let's get you a super chat here, buddy. Canadian Club.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sweating big time.
Nope, not for me.
That stuff's disgusting. Canadian Club, man. You can try that too and see how it compares to these.
I've had that.
Yes, but you've never had it neat. In all its glory. You've never had it.
Diet Coke.
Oh, God.
But, I mean, better than neat, right?
Yeah, well,
actually, in my sophomore year of college, we were big into Canada House whiskey.
Oh, no, it's even worse.
It's like $14 for a handle, so...
It is so bad,
We'd usually get a case of Keystone Light and a handle of Canada House whiskey.
Oh, no! No, Canadian Mist is really bad too.
Yeah, all Canadian discount.
Canadian, actually, well, okay. There's some high. I'm not gonna say that. There's a lot of high-end Canadian stuff that's good.
Not stuff I've had.
But most Canadian.
Probably because I've never had it.
Yeah, Victoria C, how you doing? Eric Wade is in the house. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for allowing me to go on at 8:30 tonight. Appreciate it. Travis Woolard came with a super chat saying, "Go Buckeyes, $6." Appreciate that. I don't appreciate the Go Buckeyes, but I do appreciate the super chat, so thank you very much. Let's see what we got for you, buddy. Thank you guys so much for watching these review days. Oh, God. Thank you guys so much for watching these review days. If you like these types of videos, please do hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments below. What? So I haven't showed Robert any of these super chats, but he's watching them on the screen as they're going.
We can't hear audio though.
Yeah, we can't hear him at all, but you can see him going. So that was during. No one's ever seen that one actually before. That was me filming one of my reviews.
Okay.
And I was clearly stumbling over, having a stroke while I was doing the outro for the video.
Yeah.
So, it's tough to talk in front of a camera. You're doing it right now, but you're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
I must say. But the whiskey helps, the whiskey helps.
Right.
All right, so initially,
Nick Full says, "What's the nicest whiskey your friend?" I'm assuming I'm the friend he's asking about.
Me talking about Nick?
So what? I guess
nicest whiskey.
I've had the Russells from
Russell's Pick.
The store pick, which was good. I've had the Old Forester Prohibition.
Yes.
Which was really good.
So that is, amongst the whiskey world, that's like an incredible value bottle, which at the time, this was what, 2.5 years ago when we went or whatever? 2 years?
No, it was 1.5. It was summer.
It feels like an eternity.
So, yeah. We were so young.
So young. So many years ago. But that was like, a few years back at least, it was kind of an underrated whiskey. And people didn't really know about it too much yet. But we went there and we tried it the tasting.
We took it home for like what, $50?
Yeah, Kentucky has much better prices than Michigan.
That's true. We did get it directly from the source there.
Yeah. So that was nice, but I still one of the best bottles. 1920 is great, I think.
And then what did we? I feel like we did some nice like single pours at one of the bars later.
We were initially trying like the Urban Bourbon Trail. We were hitting a bunch of those bars, but that was too much. It was like 20 of them. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We got a cocktail at a lot of places.
Blanton's. That's probably up there, right?
I mean, Blanton's is good. It's hard to find, but I go for the store picks now because they do store picks on Blanton's now.
Yeah,
Blanton's is really easy to drink.
Yeah,
so it's just it's nice and smooth, easy, low proof.
Oh, D Psycho! Shout out from D Psycho.
How you doing, D Psycho? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So
me and D Psycho we go way back.
So for those of you that don't know, D Psycho is actually my mother. I don't think I've ever said this in chat, but she's my mother, and she comes in all the time and puts these comments in here like, "Stop drinking so much," or "Why is that such high proof stuff you're drinking?" That type of stuff. So we have to give her a little shit every once in a while if we can. But Robert pretty much grew up in our house.
Yeah.
Back in the day, so. We all spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, she drove us to a lot of basketball games. Ate a lot of gas station hot dogs in her minivan.
Too many
on the way to the game,
and then caused us to play very poorly during those games.
We turned out okay.
Yeah. Just whiskey on the internet now. Richie Z, how you doing, bud? Thanks for being here. All right, so initially on the first 5, if you can remember, what do you think is your standout or your favorite of the 5?
Favorite. So what did I go with? I went with Wild Turkey.
Yeah. Go ahead and run down the order you think it is.
Wild Turkey, Old Forester, and then it was, I think, Elijah Craig.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace and Knob Creek.
Okay. But do you remember which one you liked more?
I really liked 2.
B. Yep.
B. Yes, and I actually didn't have much of
the last one.
Saying hi to D Psycho. I didn't have time.
Classic D Psycho. It looks.
That was the one that was spicy, right?
I was gonna say, looking at your face, you look like you didn't like that burn too much.
Yeah. Actually, I think I liked 1 and 2 the best. Maybe because my palate was fresh.
Could be. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run back down the other way.
Sure.
So drink some more water.
All right. Do you need some more?
Yeah, I'll take a little more. Getting low here. This thing's getting a little low already. All right. So we had a cocktail before this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You had
the Wellers.
You had a Weller Special Reserve old fashioned.
What are the name of those cherries that you put in there? Phenomenal.
They're just Luxardo cherries. They're just Luxardos.
They are way better than like the little bar, like bright red cherries.
Maraschino cherries.
That are clearly like just awful for
Disgusting, yeah. Yeah, I get a text from him a couple hours before he comes over. He's like, "You better have some of those cherries that I like so much."
Those are good. Yeah. Don't even have to worry about eating dinner. Just put like five or six of those in the cocktail. You're good.
Load up on the brandy cherries. Good stuff. Mine was Johnny Drum. I did a Johnny Drum old fashioned, and that's a little higher proof. But
okay, where is that?
That's in Kentucky. Willet Distillery.
All right.
I got it actually the first trip we took to Kentucky when I bought that shopping cart full of whiskey.
Really? Where did your we'll do a little background story here for the fans. Where did your your interest in whiskey stem from? When did it start?
Yeah, so I've told this a couple times, but it was really being in Michigan, like the craft beer, dark barrel aged beer. Like when KBS first came out, that was like the first barrel aged beer that was around at the time, and it was like, well, this is pretty cool. And then I went into actually my local place, Riverside, right down the road, and I was like, "Hey, what's a good bourbon that like to get me started? Like I haven't tried much bourbon, but I'm interested." And he gave me one of his Riverside Elijah Craig store picks.
Okay.
And it was like the sweetest, candiest. It was like drinking liquid, like a liquid dessert. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And it was like, wow, this is what bourbon is.
Right.
That was like one of the best Elijah Craig store picks I've ever had. Actually, I wish I would have bought like 5 more.
Were you disappointed? Like the next
moving on to the normal. Yeah, I immediately went back and bought a normal Elijah Craig, and I was like, this isn't the same. But it was. I mean, it's still good. It's still good. But bourbon's one of those things though, where if you have a sweet tooth, it's like they're all sweeter. Whereas Scotch is kind of more
bitter. Right?
You don't like. You don't like Scotch yourself. Yeah.
Is Jameson's not.
Jameson's Irish whiskey. Yeah.
That's what we usually shoot at the bar if they're serving out whiskey. If there's a deal on whiskey, but woo.
I'm not a Jameson guy myself.
Not good.
There's some higher, I guess a little bit higher end expressions of Jameson that's better. You know, there's like some barrel aged Jameson and stuff that's good, but regular Jameson it's just too like that pot still metallic flavor for me. Yeah. You know?
You have to chug like water. Like you need a chaser after. Honestly, I do. Wash it down with a little White Claw, a little Miller Lite.
White Claw Summer 2019.
You're in business. You are in business.
Oh man! All right, let's go back down the row.
All right, we'll start
at E and work our way back. So sometimes when you take a 5-minute break like that and you drink some water, like things change. So you never know. I was going to ask you too, do you want to add water to any of these? I was going to get a dropper, but...
No, we're good.
Yeah.
I usually do, like Christopher said. I usually
water.
Put some ice in it or just, like a splash of water. Just so it's not quite as strong. And especially like number 5 right now would be really good with a splash of water. But
yeah. With that little kick at the end.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Nick says Redbreast Cask Strength. Oh, yes. Redbreast Cask Strength is that's an Irish whiskey.
Okay.
A lot higher proof.
I really have
much better than Jameson.
Outside of bourbon, like Scotch and Irish whiskey, I've not experimented at all. I've only had like what you'd get in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So like Jameson, I guess what would be the most popular Scotch? Is that like Crown Royal?
No, Crown Royal's Canadian.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, most popular Scotch is probably like I don't know. I shouldn't say anything because everyone's gonna correct me, but Glenfiddich.
Is there? Oh, okay, I've had Glenfiddich.
Maybe like
at a cigar bar.
Glenlivet, Glenfiddich. There's Macallan. Macallan's really popular Scotch.
Okay, heard of those.
Those are more single malts though. There's blended Scotch too, like Johnny Walker.
Oh yeah.
That's blended Scotch, so a little bit different, but it's pretty
Johnny
much
Walker.
Red.
Do
you remember which one you had?
There's so many. It was at Mitch's apartment.
It's probably red
in Baton Rouge. No, I think it was
green.
Blue.
No, blue's the like $300 bottle.
No, it wasn't blue. Mitch, chime in on the comments what we were having at your at your apartment.
Which
it was a gift, but it was not good.
You don't like Scotch though either.
No, I don't.
So that's
black,
part of it.
JW Black.
Yeah, so black and there's a black like double black too, which is aged longer, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not it was trash, Mitch says.
I concur. Definitely.
So Johnny Walker Green is really good.
Okay.
I've had that.
So blue's the one that's like
blue's like high end.
Okay. Yeah.
Which like you can get by a little sample of it's like $30. $30 for a sample pour, which is ridiculous.
That's crazy. How much could you even go anywhere and get like a sample of Pappy? Or like
Pappy Van Winkle.
Oh, yeah. Could you get a sample or what?
Yeah. So my like Riverside Lounge has it.
Okay.
Right now, right down the road here, but it's probably I don't even know the price. I didn't ask, but it's probably really expensive
for a sample.
So, for like a 1 ounce pour.
Right. Maybe D Psycho could be a good Christmas gift.
Tomorrow, perhaps.
Yeah. Right. He got the day off.
Yeah. Little Pappy on the rocks.
Just go in and order Pappy. They'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Give me one of them poppies, would you? This is what being a whiskey novice is all about. I mean,
green is better. You see that, Charles Ashford?
I told you, green is better. It is,
but it's cheaper.
Green's not much cheaper than blue. Actually, Antonio from Whiskey Quest, who was just here earlier, he did a full review of the whole Johnny Walker lineup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he tried them all. They sold little sample packs, like 4 or 5 samples of them.
Okay.
So he didn't have to buy the full bottles, luckily.
Right.
Matt, Whiskey Crusaders, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Shout out to 50 of you being here Friday night. Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. It's fun drinking whiskey. Eric Waite says, Pappy is typically $100 to $125 a pour at a bar in my neighborhood. Not worth it, but saves me from buying a bottle.
100 for a pour?
For a pour.
Yeah. Maybe get like some new headphones, a new wallet. D-Psycho.
Never mind.
Don't get the pour. That's too much.
Yeah, it depends on which one. So now with Pappy, they have a 10-year. Not Pappy, it's Old Rip 10-year.
Oh yeah.
Then there's a 12-year, 15, 20, and 23.
Gotcha. 23 the most expensive?
Yeah, I mean like secondary value on the 23 is like $2,000
for a bottle.
More. Yeah, if you buy it retail, it's like $350, $400.
Where would you even get it retail?
You wouldn't. A lottery. So like this time of year, actually, right now is when the stores get their limited bottles.
What, like in Michigan?
Everywhere.
In Midwest?
Throughout
Really?
the country. Yeah. It's
Wow.
like Binny's will Binny's will probably have a lottery.
Do I just put my name in? Sign
It
up
depends on
online?
how it works. A lot of times you show up that day and you'll get a ticket. Sometimes you have to donate to a charity or something, and you'll get a
Okay.
ticket for a raffle.
Right. Yep, that makes sense. That's
So,
good. Goes
yeah.
towards a good cause.
And you just have to buy the bottle.
But you said it was $3.50?
Yeah.
And if you wanted to sell it, you could
Yes.
turn a pretty good profit.
If you wanted to, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even like the 23 because they say it's way too much oak. I mean, think about bourbon, 23 years. That's a lot of oak.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd
So.
be pretty intense.
Mm-hmm. Charles Ashworth said, I had the 12-year today for $20. Well, okay. So you can find it for decent price places.
Okay.
But
Yeah, for $20.
that'd be
If you
worth
wanted
it.
to say you tried it.
Yeah. Or even split a 2 ounce for 40.
Right.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
20 years way better, Matt says. Whiskey Crusaders. Drink a sip of Weller 12, then lick a 2x4 piece of wood, and that's Pappy 23. So here's Weller.
Yikes.
Here's Weller 12 right here. So this is actually the younger, or pretty much the
What was the one I had? Weller.
special reserve.
Okay, how many years is that age? Do you know?
They don't say.
No.
Probably 4 to 6.
Okay.
I'm guessing Weller 107's maybe 7-ish, and then Weller 12's 12. But these are all weeded mash bills like Pappy Van Winkle is. That's why people want these bottles so bad.
And you said they're pretty affordable given the quality, right?
Yeah, so like special reserve is only $20
Oh, nice.
in some parts of the country.
Right.
107 went up to about 40 now, and Weller
Okay.
12 you can't find. Ever.
No? How'd you get it?
I got it through means that I'd rather not speak of.
Okay, sure.
But it was when I first got into bourbon, and you'll see this bottle here has a little see that little like scratch on it?
Yeah.
So I paid a much better price up for this bottle because it had this scratch, because no one will want to buy it secondary. I was going to buy it to drink it.
People want it for collection?
Yeah, or to
really?
resell it for more or something.
Gotcha.
And I don't care about that. I just want to
No,
drink it.
drink it.
So, yeah. So I saved a whole bunch of money on that bottle.
Awesome.
This bottle now for a normal fifth is like almost $200.
For the Weller's 12?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
Because it's like the predecessor to Pappy, so people go nuts over it.
Yeah.
But honestly, the 107's better, in my opinion. So, all right, let's go back into 5. Did you already drink it?
5 I had a little bit, yeah.
Or E.
I don't know. I don't know if I should be finishing these.
You don't have to.
5, honestly, probably my least favorite.
Still? Okay.
Yeah.
First time back through, that's fine. That's fine. Get another sip here. What time is it? 9:20. We have about 10 minutes left. We started at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
We better hurry through these then. No. Let's go back into number 4, or D.
D. Letter D.
Letter D.
D for D Psycho.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so what did I say this was again? This was, originally I thought Buffalo Trace, right?
You said Buffalo Trace originally, yeah. But when
See,
you go back through,
now it's smelling a little creamier.
you know why? It's
More vanilla.
because you went after trying this. That's how it goes. The order you drink stuff can change everything.
That was very spicy.
So maybe that's why it feels smoother, you know?
I'm going to lock in Knob Creek 100. Yeah, or maybe it's Old Forester, actually.
What's your guess for the last one then? What did you say that one was?
I thought E5
Oh,
was Knob Creek.
yeah.
But it might be Old Forester.
You don't know? It's so tough. Blinds are so tough. And you haven't even had some of these, so you wouldn't know anyway. That taste on the palate, though.
It's good. I like it.
It's easy. Really easy to drink, right?
Yeah.
Sweet Pappy.
Yes, it is. Sweet Pappy.
All right.
See, now that smelling, compared to
See?
4 and 5, this smells like much cheaper
Really?
to me.
I could see that.
Maybe just because it's like stronger. So it could be.
If you more alcohol burn, you think?
Right.
I kind
It's
of get.
also the most left out of this one.
That could be part of it too. Clearly, it's your least favorite.
Yeah. Get this out of my face.
I think I get what you're saying though. It's got a little more alcohol kick this time through,
Right,
than the first
yeah.
time at least. But on the first time you said you got nothing on this one. This is the one you said you got nothing on the nose.
Because I thought that this was
But when we set the tops on these for a little while, I think that makes a difference. Honestly,
probably, yeah, it definitely could. What are you supposed to examine like the legs on?
Yeah.
Whiskey?
So legs in general, the higher the proof, the more thick. You know, the thicker it is.
Oh,
Those thick legs
would
with
have been
two
nice.
C's.
Would have been nice to know before the live show.
I want you to learn on the fly. Okay, it's fine.
Here, let's see if we can get some legs real quick on these. Those are pretty thin.
Thinnest legs I ever did see.
Right. Also thin.
You also have the most liquid in that glass.
I just don't even know what to say at this point.
Restart the tasting. What do you think of the palate on that one?
The palate, at this point, it's destroyed.
You think so?
I have not been having near enough water. Next time we're getting saltine crackers.
Eric Waite asked if we're related. No, we both just have beards. Grew up together. Best friends.
Beards? I don't have a beard.
You got a little 5 o'clock. A little 5 o'clock going. I can't see in this light. The whiskey's kicking in.
No, we met in Christopher's brother Jonathan and I were on the same basketball team when I was in 5th grade and he was in 4th grade, and then Christopher was invited to like practice against us because he was a year above us. When you're that young, a year makes a big difference.
I was so bad at basketball, I had to just go down to the level below to catch up. That's what it was.
No, so I've known his brother a little bit longer, but I've known Christopher now for we were probably 12 then. So
really young, yeah.
16 years now.
Oh yeah, really young. Oh, that was a lot of time back in the day.
Yeah,
it was
right.
Fun though. Good times. All right.
So now we're down to B.
B, yes, on to B.
See, now this smells. That's what I said originally. It's pretty
rich. You said rich.
Creamy, vanilla. Very good.
Dare you say custard-ish?
Custard-ish.
Vanilla custard, vanilla pudding.
This one I really like.
Yep. You originally said it the first time through too, I think.
Yeah, 1 and 2 were my favorites.
1 and 2 are your favorites right off the bat.
Yeah. Oh, it was a different taste this time.
Good or bad?
A little stronger than I expected.
Here, let me pull this back up on the screen for everyone to see what we're drinking real quick. So this is we're on number B. B as in boy now.
Yeah.
And that's the lineup we've been doing. So for those of you that didn't see originally.
All right.
Don't you
it's
dare.
It's only A that I can see because
Which you already said what it was, so.
I played it off like it was. Oh, see, I just saw it.
Damn it!
That was not what I was expecting. I'll give you my original guesses.
Yeah. I want what you like. I just want you to know what you like. It doesn't have to be what you guess they are. I just want to know what you like the most. Wait, try your first.
First one was good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is maybe the cheapest one out of the group, right?
It's possible. We'll go over price at the end of it.
Buffalo Trace is probably cheapest.
We'll see. He's a cheater. Trev Wilson said his favorite is B. Can't wait for Chris to type with his toes. So that's happened a couple times. I've been at other people's chats just watching after like a live stream was done. I drank a little too much and I can't. I'm a very terrible typist in general, but my fat fingers, it looks really bad.
Yeah.
So
just like a lot of errors.
Yes, errors, things people can't understand.
That's why you shouldn't drink and type.
I'll type you a lesson to all you kids out there.
There's a law.
What do you think of that first one?
First one.
It's gone. It's the only one gone.
Still my favorite.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. Let's go worst to favorite, if you can remember.
All right.
If you can remember, and then we'll reveal as we do it.
Okay. Worst.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try 5 and 4 again.
Feel free to do some side by sides.
5 is my least favorite. So
okay.
I will say that.
Okay. It's one of my favorites.
Do we have any more water?
Yeah, here, use this one.
Thank you.
I want to ruin that palate.
5 was the spicy one, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of spice in the back of the palate.
4?
That's just pitiful.
It's okay.
4 is okay. That was the one you liked a lot originally, right? Wasn't it, though?
I can't remember.
It's happening, folks.
It's starting to blend in.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, so 3 and 4 is what... All right, I think 4 is Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
I think 3 is Elijah Craig.
Okay.
I think 1 is Wild Turkey. 2, Old Forester. 5, Knob Creek.
5 Knob Creek. Okay, and then what was your order of what was your least favorite one?
5, least favorite.
Okay, so we'll do one at a time.
Okay, least favorite 5.
So least favorite 5, that was Old Forester.
Okay, so I got that one wrong.
So Old Forester, but the distillery, this was one of them we tasted. This. That's why I said you've had this before.
Oh right, yeah, I should have picked.
But we
up on
also
that.
tried the 1920. We tried some like good stuff there. We had that.
We
single
saw
barrel
him
pick.
bottling the birthday cake.
Birthday. What he's trying to say is the birthday bourbon. He's bottling the birthday bourbon.
We saw it. Yeah, Christopher got this weird look in his eye. He was very excited.
I may or may not have made contact with the machine.
we were escorted out.
Yes.
5,
Oh god, though. That was last year, or 2 years ago. So that was the red label one, right? Wasn't it red?
was.
Do you remember?
Probably 17 months ago. Last July 2018.
Okay, well, it was They were bottling the 18 version then,
Okay.
and there were like hundreds of bottles they were bottling. Remember
Yeah.
that? And I was like, this is so good. We gotta find a way to get a bottle
Right.
of this.
And we didn't, did we?
We didn't at all. No. Oh man,
Uh,
that's sad.
Second least favorite,
Okay, yeah.
number 3, which I think is Buffalo Trace.
You think that's Buffalo Trace? You said.
Or
You were
did I
between. You said 4 was Buffalo Trace.
4 is Buffalo. All right, 3 is Elijah Craig.
Okay.
And it's my second least favorite.
That is Elijah Craig.
All right.
So you did well on that, Elijah Craig. Funny enough, this is actually a store pick we used, and I told you this before the stream. This was one of the 5 we're going to be doing a store pick because I don't have a normal one right now. So, still a solid bottle though. I mean, it's not like it's hard to drink.
Mm.
Well,
It's
pardon the
getting
fuck
there.
out of me, everyone.
No, just kidding.
It's I mean, it's $26, $27. You know.
Yeah.
But that's about what all these are. So,
Who is Elijah Craig its own distillery?
Heaven Hill.
Oh, okay.
Heaven Hill makes Elijah Craig. Yeah.
Heaven Hill. We had
Heavenly Hill.
if anyone's ever had Heaven Hill vodka
Ah!
in the
And-
comments,
And what was the mixture back in the day for that?
like orange soda.
Ruby Red
Oh,
Squirt.
Ruby Red Squirt.
Ruby
yeah.
Red Squirt. Oh.
Ooh, you want to have some weird dreams? Do you hallucinate a little bit? Get yourself some Heaven Hill vodka.
Heaven Hill vodka and Ruby Red Squirt. I can't drink Ruby Red Squirt to this day because of that.
Oh, that's a shame because it's a great soda.
How can you after
So
the
that's-
stuff I remember?
3 out of the way.
Yep.
5 and 3 out of the way.
So 5 and 3, yep.
All right.
And then next, so third for you.
Right in the middle was number 4, which I think is Buffalo Trace.
Yep, which is correct.
All right.
So again, another store pick actually. Yes.
Solid. Buffalo
Mhm.
Trace was solid.
But this just tastes like, I don't know, cherries,
Every
sweet
day.
cherries.
For me, it's just on the airplane. United, they're partners, so I drink it
They're partners.
frequently.
But such a good, like you said, this is one of your favorites.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
I
it
do.
really is.
I like Buffalo Trace too because they gave a great tour.
Oh, a beautiful
The-
place.
Our tour guide there was by far the best, and they had a really cool gift shop too.
They didn't have they had a E.H. Taylor small batch actually when I was there. That was the one I bought that day, that tube looking
Okay.
one.
I bought the straw hat there and the
Priorities clearly.
Yeah, I was running hot. It was very sunny.
It was.
So, and then I saw number 1 was Wild Turkey, which was
Yes,
my favorite.
You think that was your favorite? Yep. So then that leaves
2
2 as Knob
which is
Creek.
Yeah, so I got 3 out of 5.
So, but like
I cheated on number 1, but I got
from the way you were describing it, I think you described that you liked this one more.
both were really good.
Because you were talking about this one. You're like, every time you went back to it, you're like, oh, it didn't burn you like you thought it would at 100 proof,
Right,
and it was
true.
like creamy and smooth vanilla. You know,
Right.
so good. How do you go wrong with either one though? Honestly,
Yeah, I feel like Wild Turkey 101 though. You can get that at just about any bar,
oh,
right?
anywhere you can buy it
Yeah.
off the shelf anywhere.
That's
you can
solid. What? And you said that was what? This Heaven Hill?
Wild Turkey. Wild
Yeah.
Turkey's Wild Turkey.
Oh, it is.
Wild
It's
Turkey's
its
the
own?
distillery.
Okay.
Yep. Knob Creek is Jim Beam.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So this is about a $30 bottle here. This is 26.
Okay.
But there's parts of the country people get this for like 17, 18 bucks. Like
In
that's
Michigan,
ridiculous.
it's 26 though.
Yeah. That's
Sure.
what I got it for.
Yeah.
It's a shame, yeah. Got to travel across the border to
Right.
You know. But so pretty much anything in this lineup, except for you, Old Forest, you didn't like. But I actually love Old
Old
Forester
Forester
100.
and Elijah Craig were not my favorite.
You didn't.
But if someone were to say like, "Hey, do you want to come over and have some Elijah Craig?" I'd be, oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Well, good. I think you did pretty well actually. You called out. I don't think you were just bullshitting. Like you actually were calling out notes that I would agree with on stuff.
Good.
You know, like you were saying vanilla creamy, and I was like, yeah, that's creamy usually. You know, I get that too.
Right.
I think you did well, really well. What time we got? 9:30. We should probably wrap up. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun.
Mitchell wants to say a turkey call from the host.
No, from the guest.
I don't know what turkeys sound
It's
like.
Thanksgiving. I mean.
There you go.
That's all I got.
Well,
God, that might be a super chat now.
That's
bad.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well,
Yeah.
hey, I was glad that I finally agreed to come on the show.
I hope
I was
we do it
hesitant
again.
for a while, but
I hope
yeah.
we can do it again. Honestly,
Definitely.
next time we'll do some higher end stuff.
Yeah.
Is there one? Let me do this before we go. Is there one whiskey you want to try a sip of? You don't have to have much because I know you have to drive still, but a sip of something that you think looks good. And anyone can make suggestions in the chat too.
Let's hear some suggestions.
Travis Woolard said give him Ardbeg.
Is that good?
Ardbeg is a Scotch, and it's a smoky Scotch. Have you ever had smoky whiskey before?
Giraffe the Night. I haven't. I feel like I wouldn't like it, but let's try it. Where is it?
How do you feel about cigars?
I used to love the Black and Mild wines.
But
But
all right,
now,
let's get you one.
now I'm not a huge fan.
All right, we'll have you try it just because it's so different than what we just did.
Sure. Is it on my end here?
It's no,
Can I
it's
grab it?
opening in here. So let's do.
Okay, this is an Irish whiskey.
Nope, this is Scotch.
Scotch, of course.
Yes, of course.
What's the EC barrel proof? Elijah Craig?
Elijah Craig, that's what we were talking about earlier, yeah.
Stag Junior, Kid Rock's bourbon.
No, that's not it at all.
What is this? Red Stag?
Yeah. He drinks Jim Beam on stage every night, actually.
No, he has his own whiskey.
Give him Bunnahabhain 12 year.
Mm.
Bunnahabhain 12 year is also a Scotch, but it's sherried, so it's a little sweeter and fruitier. It's a good intro for bourbon drinkers.
I think I'd probably like that more. But we already committed to
Ardbeg.
to Ardbeg. We'll do it. Do you have another glass?
Yeah, I got glasses for days, brother.
Yeah, if you're interested in getting your own Bourbinsane glasses, they are for sale.
Go ahead and tell them where they're for sale, Johnny.
Wait,
I don't know.
Bourbinsane.com?
That's not correct. Don't want anyone to listen to that. Someone could put a link to it. Eric waits. Ardbeg.
So are the majority of your followers, are they more bourbon or
Yes,
Scotch?
I would say more bourbon.
You're not really into Scotch at all, are you?
I am now that I've
bit.
tried some good scotches. So I tried like crappy scotches originally, and I was like, this isn't for me. But then good scotches, like I actually love this bottle. But you're gonna be in for a shock when you try this.
People are saying that this is not a good intro.
All right. Well, do you want to?
No, let's do it.
All right.
You don't like Ardbeg guest. Mitchell addressing me as
Mitchell said that. Oh no!
I haven't known him since literally kindergarten.
So I don't know if you can smell this already. First of all, so look at the color. This is 10 years.
Quite white,
like white wine, right?
Yeah, it does look like a good buttery Chardonnay.
Glenn carrying Christmas present to me. Don't smell it.
Oh, that smells terrible.
So immediately I fell in love with this. Like, I love peat myself. I love it.
Oh, I do not like that.
I do not like that.
Yikes. Put hair on your tenderloins? I agree, Eric. Oh. Alright.
You gonna do this little sip? You can't even take a... Cheers. Hey, happy Friday night, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's have a good one. I just want to see Rick. Look at you. You're not even making a face. You're not even making a face.
It has a distinct taste, but it's not an overwhelming taste.
So the palate actually is sweet. It's a little bit sweet, I think. But it's not like normal Scotch like you've had. You've had Scotch and it's not like that. I like the smoke myself. I like it.
It is. It's like eating a campfire.
Yes, that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because there's a couple different Scotch distilleries like this that have peated whiskeys. And this, summer campfire, some's like cigarette ash.
How do you spell that? Peat?
P-E-A-T.
Okay.
Not like your friend Pete, P-E-T.
Right,
It's
Pete.
P-E-A-T.
P-E-T-E.
Yeah.
I was
Good old
confused.
Peter.
Yeah, interesting.
Smoked candied bacon.
What's the
What do you
Stag
think about
Junior?
that?
Why is everyone saying Stag Junior?
So Stag Junior is it's this here.
Oh, okay.
So it is the predecessor to George T. Stagg, which is one of the top
It's
end.
67% alcohol or 65.
64. Yeah, I got a batch 9 that's really good.
Yeah.
You can try just a taste if you want just a taste.
No. We'll do that next show.
We're all bad influences. Everyone's telling me to try
Yeah.
stuff.
So some people like the taste of peat.
I love it. It's not for you though.
No.
You didn't even make a face when you tried it.
It
Though.
was like an interesting taste.
Experience.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad flavor. It was just like
the nose though you didn't like. It
right,
seemed like.
right.
But once you tried it, you were like,
right.
it's
It wasn't
okay.
like
I could
you
drink
could
this if I
tell
had
it was
to.
like good, high quality. Whereas if you have something bad, it's like
The alcohol burn is just
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
No, I'll have to. The jury's out on Pete. Maybe I'll.
That'll be next episode. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll do a
right.
Pete lineup next episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
Mitch can join us for the Pete
Mhm.
episode.
I like it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Next time you haven't tried Texas whiskey. I do have Texas whiskey.
Oh yeah,
So it's aged in Texas, so it's like smokier.
sure.
But it's not like this smoke. It's like bourbon smoky. It's really good.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I can't have you try everything. Like I want you to try everything
No.
right now, but you literally, if you have to drive home, you can't. So Mitch says he's in.
He's in for Pete.
So he's in for Pete. Next time, Mitch, when you're home next time, because you don't get here much, let us know. We'll set something up.
Yeah, hopefully Christmas.
I can even go. I mean, I can drive down to wherever, like Chicago. We can do something there too.
Yeah, bring the camera.
Bring the camera, bring the
Sure,
mic. That'd
sure.
be easy enough.
Right
It'd be
on.
fun. I've got that Garrison Brothers. Mitch said, "Do you have that?" I don't have that. I actually have a Alliance bottle behind me. So this is from Crowded Barrel, which is the Whiskey Tribe's kind of collaboration whiskey and bourbon. So, OG Brick, how you doing, buddy?
Just wrapping up,
yeah,
OG Brick.
We're wrapping up. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you came in last time really late too. I'm sorry, man. We'll have to go on at like 11 or something next time for
What's
you. but-
Buffalo Trace?
yeah,
That was my third favorite, OG Brick.
third favorite, but
Solid.
still solid. Still
Very
solid. Yeah.
solid.
We're on to Ardbeg now though, so.
Stay
It's-
away.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for coming. It was a great time. It really was.
Yeah.
We definitely should do this again. You were so nervous before you started, and you were an absolute natural. I
Yeah,
see a whiskey channel coming in your future. Honestly,
Once it started flowing, I just loosened right up.
once the whiskey started going, that's all it took. But thank you all for joining tonight. Happy Friday, happy Thanksgiving and holidays to
Yeah.
everyone.
Go Buckeyes tomorrow, I suppose, right? You gonna say go Wolverines?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care honestly. I didn't go
Michigan
either,
State is playing Maryland for to clinch a bowl berth. So
but-
let's get that 6-win season.
Yay! But this was a lot of fun. Just so everyone knows, today is actually my anniversary of my 1 year on YouTube.
Oh,
1 year. So originally I was going to do a live stream where I did some giveaways and stuff like that, but I'm going to put that off till probably next week.
All right.
Starting December 1st, so in like 2 days, we're doing a new series. So I just put a video out about this, kind of introducing what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be the 25 Drams of Christmas. So we're going to be reviewing a new whiskey each day up to Christmas.
Sure.
So that's going to be a lot of whiskey, and I hope, there's a whole calendar and everything, so if anyone wants to see the calendar ahead of time, I can send it to you. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I've already got quite a few filmed, and a lot of them are going to be budget options. Not much peat in the not much peat in the old 25 Grams of Christmas, but mostly bourbons. We did some ryes, and then I did throw a couple scotches and Irishes in there though. So, but a lot of budget options, stuff you can get, so you will be able to follow along. It'll be a good time. So, thank you all so much for the congratulations. I appreciate that. But thank you for joining me.
Yeah, glad to be here. This is awesome.
We will do it again.
Christmas. Expect us right around Christmas.
All right, Christmas time. It's on. I'll put it on the books, man. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for coming tonight. Have a great